I miss having my music. I really do. First things first. I know nobody in here yet, but welcome, babies. Welcome. Today we're going to talk about how bad do you really want it? How bad do you really want it? What are you willing to give up to get what you feel you deserve? Because the question, I ain't pulling up cards right now, y'all. We're talking some real shit. Some real life shit. Welcome to everybody. Before I start, hello babies, welcome back. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to the Rrebel family. You know what I'm saying? Where we talk about spiritual things, just life in general, whatever come up, whatever we just feel like talking about. I hope all y'all had a wonderful Sunday. Okay, wherever you at in the world. Hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling amazing. Yeah. But the title of this, y'all, is, damn, I forgot what I wrote specifically. But basically, how bad do you really fucking want it? I've been noticing a lot of questions coming up, especially from clients and things about, is this going to take place? Is this going to happen? Is my love out there, my soulmate out there? Am I going to get my dream job? Am I going to get my dream place? Am I going to be able to do this? And I always ask y'all or ask them, do you really want it? Because the way magic works and what I've learned from the occult, using magic, prayer, everything, it's not that you can't have what you want. Do you want it for real? Thank you, baby. It's not that you cannot get what you want. A lot of people just really aren't sure. And they aren't sure because their surroundings, a lot of the times, influence the hell out of their decisions. You got to think about, Pete, this. If you grew up in an environment where people not really living and doing what the hell they say they're going to do, they procrastinate a lot. They're very negative, okay? They're not thriving to say the least, right? And you're in that environment. When you have your dreams, when you see these visions, God, Spirit showing you of the things you could have, the things you could achieve, you know what I'm saying, your great self that you could be. If you're constantly looking at your environment, you will start to feel like ain't no motherfucking way I can achieve X, Y, Z. And even if it's not a material thing, for some people, it's your health. You know what I'm saying? For some people, it's your relationships. It's just like, I want a successful relationship. I want a successful marriage. But then you shoot yourself in the foot and be like, niggas ain't shit. I don't think that's really out there. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? You start talking about society and coming up with a million reasons why what you want isn't going to work. And that's why I always ask y'all, do you really want it? Because if you really want something, it don't matter who or what gets in the way, what's being displayed to you, who got what going on. You're going to go above and beyond to make sure that experience that you want for yourself is a part of your life. You dedicated, you committed. And this is what I tell people real marriage is. Like being committed to yourself, what you see for yourself. And something else I also notice too when people get in their spiritual journey as well, they get frustrated because it's like, I'm doing all of this internal work. I'm doing all this healing and releasing. I'm letting go of things. Where's my results? Why am I still not doing, you know what I'm saying? Why I don't have that? Why am I, it's just like, hold on. First of all, what is your belief around what you can actually have? Because on some real life shit, yo, and what I've also noticed, the people who become the most successful in whatever they want to do got the mentality of, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. And a lot of people are afraid to really step in that energy and really be their bold ass selves, because their first thought is, how they gonna perceive me if I step into that energy? What would happen if I stop giving a fuck? That means I gotta stop talking to this person. I gotta let this go. I gotta stop believing in my own bullshit. Like, I gotta shoot higher. You get what I'm saying? When you are creating a whole new lifestyle for yourself, a whole new motherfucking experience, this is a whole new identity being created, a whole new set of beliefs, a whole new way of doing things. And going back to what I was saying, why a lot of people tend to throw a towel in, because that's a lot of fucking work. Think about this. If you believe, I always refer to money because everybody get money. If you only make, let's say, I'm gonna do something real low. If you only make like $400 a week, $300 a week, well, that's not low for some people, but y'all catch my drift. If you believe that's all you can have, that's all you gonna make. And you probably bitch at your manager or something for you feeling like I'm underpaid. When the reality is, you don't even have to be there. You can believe better for yourself. You can see a whole new life for yourself. You can have a whole new dream for yourself. I see myself making, and you don't have to do a big stretch at first, because when you are shifting your beliefs of what you can have, you want to kind of tiptoe. And this is where a lot of people get fucked up too. They want what they want for real, and the picture is so big they get overwhelmed. And it's just like, I don't know how to make that happen, so it must mean I can't have it. No, nigga, you got to do things in steps. So going back to the money, if you only making that amount, how could I make an extra $100? What would I have to do? What would I have to sacrifice to make $100? And like I said, I'm just using this money shit as an example. But this applies literally to every area in your life. If you want to improve your relationships with people, what do I need to improve? What do I need to do different to improve my relationship? Do I need to speak more? Do I need to be more assertive because I feel like my boundaries get crossed a lot? Do I feel like I need to recharge when I'm around certain people because I can't be around certain people? Like, what do I need to tweak? And this is where you also step into, like I say, your belief, your shadow side, your subconscious. What is my belief about what I can have and what I can do? How bad do I really want it? What am I willing to sacrifice? What am I willing to release? Because another thing, y'all, going back to what you really want, in order to get something new, you gotta let go of the old shit. It's kind of like, if you wanted a whole new bedroom set, you're not gonna buy a new bedroom set in your old bedroom set. You're gonna get out that old ass, raggedy ass mattress. You're gonna say you're gonna get them dresser drawers out of there that's missing fucking screws and falling apart. Your clothes that fell in the back. You get what I'm saying? That nightstand that been there since your grandmother. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, this ain't it no more. You're gonna get rid of all that shit with no remorse, because I know I'm about to get a new set I really like, so I need to make space for it. This applies to every fucking thing. So for those of you who feel like you at a job and you making good money, but I don't know if there's something else, all you gotta do is decide that I want more. I can have more. And I'm gonna start tweaking my beliefs about what I can have to acquire more. Am I making sense, y'all? I literally just see this out for myself today. So, yes, baby. Rebel Phoenix in the house. But seriously, yo. Seriously. Because this week, well, not even just this week, but this week I've been practicing that a lot more of, like, instead of me just thinking about what I want, what beliefs do I need to shift to just go to not even just go get it, because you can also move from a space of always trying to make shit happen to really just believing that that's for me, so it's going to happen when it's supposed to. So you leave this energy of always trying to bust your ass and hustle and bustle and make things work out to, I'm going with the flow because I know that experience is going to come to me. I know that's mine. I know going back to the money situation, I'm going to make that $100. It's nothing. Like, I believe that. That's not hard for me. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, how bad do you want it for real? For real, y'all. Because going back to me just practicing magic, and I'm starting to use less and less tools. Like at first, I really didn't use that much, but I'm using less and less things because I'm realizing it's really just about your belief. If you believe that situation will happen for you, who the fuck is to tell you no other than yourself? And this is why I was going back to of your environment. If you're someone you know you're easily influenced by people around you, you need to do the best of your ability to either surround yourself with people who inspire you, whether that be online or whatever, or remove your ass from those people who not getting nothing, who not doing nothing, who is miserable. Because I swear to God, whether they telling you that negative shit or not, if you see they always whining and complaining and talking about the next person and what they got going on, 9 times out of 10, they talking about you when you're not around. And it's not gonna be no positive shit. And a lot of y'all be feeling that, and y'all go right around those same people again, sharing your energy. And then you go back in your own shit, and now you're questioning yourself again. You're wondering, should I, should not? Should I, should not? How bad do you really want what you want? Because another thing I noticed with the whole glow up and really living your life and doing what you want to do for yourself, a lot of people also run from their highest self, their power, because they feel like, I don't want to be too much. You know, I don't want to be, I don't want people to look down on me. People like, I don't want to be lonely. What if I start doing my work and focusing on me and then I'm lonely? It's like, bitch, you lonely if you're around people who don't really get you for real anyway. If you still gonna allow, y'all get what I'm saying on that. I ain't even gotta repeat that. But whatever it is you want in your life, if you want it bad enough, you would never give up on that vision unless you're just gonna upgrade to a better vision. That's something better I want. But like I said, if you believe you can have it, who can tell you no? That's why, for those of you, anybody in here who practice magic, you know your best work comes from when you be quiet, when you're grounded, when you're intentional. You get your best results because you're focused. You're connected to God, spirit, your ancestors. It's a direct channel. I know what I want. I see it. I believe I can have it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you become unshakable. And another thing I'm going to say too, going back to your belief, is how do you really see yourself? Do you see yourself having those things you keep asking for? Because even going to relationships, I want to touch on that too. The people you come in contact with is a direct reflection of you at that time. It can be your higher self, it could be your lower self. But if they're in your life, they are a reflection of your current beliefs. And this is why I tell people too, when you have time to really be alone, you need to honor that. Because in that time you're being alone, that is the best time to reprogram yourself, your beliefs on what you can have, what you feel you deserve. Like, y'all really need to use that time to do a lot of deconstruction, reconstruction, So when you go out in the world, that person you meet, that person you come across, it's like, do I fuck with your vibe? Because I know for me now, y'all, I've been meeting some interesting ass, amazing people. And I know this is a direct reflection of how I feel about my self-worth. Because in the past, I'm like, what the fuck is this? But looking back and knowing what I know now and going off my beliefs, that's what I believe I could attract. Like a lot of y'all with y'all dating and shit is like, I keep attracting the same dude, the same woman. What is going on? You have not decided that you deserve something different, something better, something more improved. You get what I'm saying? You still think this is enough. This is all I can have. You get what I'm saying? I can only have this type of man. I can only have this type of woman. I can only do this type of thing. It's just like, that's what you keep telling yourself. Tell yourself something different. Keep tweaking your beliefs until it fits what feels right. Because that's another thing with the belief thing. Y'all be saying what y'all want, but deep down, you're not even really connected to what the fuck you want. I asked somebody one time, they was complaining about being stagnant in their life. It was like they wanted to move around more. And I was like, that's cool. Where do you want to go? They was like, oh, I can't think about that because it stresses me out to think about traveling because I don't have the money right now. And I'm like, that's why you don't have the money right now, because you're not even allowing yourself to think about that experience to help attract it into your fucking life. And I tell people this too with goals and things. When you create goals, it's to get something you never had, not to do something you've done before. So if you want that experience, this is how the universe works. Soon as you decide on what you really want, your life starts to structure around what you say you want, what you believe you can have. This is for all of us. But like I said, so many people throw the towel in, they get frustrated, they lose hope, they try to micromanage how everything is going to unfold. They try to bring so much logic to everything. A lot of people are perfectionists, so it's like, if it's not perfect, I don't want it. And it's just like, baby, you would never really live. What I've learned on this spiritual journey, more than anything, is you have to see the greatness you want for yourself. You can't just wait for it to spontaneously happen. You have to really see that shit for yourself. People ask me all the time, like, what do you do? How do you make money? How you been doing? I'm just like, to be honest, I just see myself being fucking successful. I don't know how. I literally every day I wake up intentional, do my little prayer, my little meditation, talk to the universe, set my intentions for the day, communicate that I'm open and receptive to new clients, new love, new forms of abundance. And as I'm doing that, I'm creating a ritual. You understand? I got my incense burning and survive. I always tell y'all this, like, I'm creating the atmosphere I want to be in, the energy I want to be in, and I'm just open. A lot of people are so closed the fuck off from good things because they fear losing it. They fear people taking it. They fear just a whole lot of fear shit, and they never really fucking obtain what they really want. They get something sort of kind of like what they want. So, y'all, what do you believe you can have? Outer world reflection of inner world. Something else I've learned on this spiritual journey is that when you really are happy with yourself, you embrace yourself, you're honest with yourself, anything is possible for you. Because you got to think, when you love yourself, you're not going to settle for no bullshit. When you love yourself, you're going to do what makes you feel good, what helps you live more. When you love yourself, you also want to be around people who love themselves. You know, you only want people around you who are open and receptive and they flow. And that also translates into experiences. That's why when you upgrade, your quality of everything change. You started wanting better food. Shit, a lot of people want better quality clothes. They want a better quality car. Like, your tastes increase because it's like, I feel better about myself. I feel deserving of this type of shit. And this is why I also tell y'all too, when creating a new life for yourself, you can't follow your same old routine and pattern, old routines and patterns expecting different results. Whole new life, that means whole new experience. So that means the shit I used to watch on TV up until this point, if it's really not inspiring me, I need to watch something else. If the places I've been going isn't inspiring me no more, I don't feel energized, I don't feel alive, I need to start looking for new places to go. The people around me, I don't feel encouraged, I don't feel inspired, I don't feel happy, it's not a good laugh when I'm with them. I need to find new people to be around. And it's no hard feelings. It's just you're making room for what you really fucking want. That takes dedication. That takes, once again, honesty with yourself. And believing that as long as I keep evolving, so does my external reality. I will never be without. Everything I need is here. Everything is aligned with me. And as long as I feel deserving, I am a reflection of great things, you know? And baby, after that, life get magical as fuck. I'm telling y'all, from experience. From experience. Some days I be like, yo, like, if this was a fucking cartoon, I would probably be flying. Like, that's how unreal this shit is. And I think the biggest thing for me, y'all, is that I don't put in as much effort as I used to. I realize that it's literally in this world, which is the mind fuck, the less you do, the more you will acquire. Took me years to figure that shit out. But you gotta think about this, peep this. When you're really relaxed, when you're enjoying yourself, life hit automatically different. When you're relaxed, you gotta think you're focused, you're decisive, you see what's going on in your surroundings, you're aware of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's power increasing. It's kind of like when you relax, you're legit charging the fuck up. And using that energy, I'm relaxed now, I'm focused now. Using that shit to call in what you want. Now you align with other things on that energetic level because you relax. So what's on the frequency of relaxation? Shit, sitting by the pool, sitting on the beach, going to this restaurant, chilling with these people, dressing like this. When you're on that frequency, you don't even have to think about it. You will be guided towards those type of, y'all get what I'm saying? The more you do that, the more your fucking life is gonna, I'm telling y'all, I'm living example of this shit. It has me speechless a lot of the times. I'm just like, yo, they really mind fucking us out here. And it makes sense because you gotta think how much they invest in distracting all of us. Somebody had said the other day, I was talking to someone and it was like, have you been seeing like all of the robberies and the killings and shit that's been going on? And I'm just like, no, I ain't see that. I ain't seen shit about that. And she was like, really? She was like, it's all over the internet. I'm just like, not my world. I'm not over here. And it's not to say that I'm totally oblivious to those type of things going on. I'm just not on that frequency. And not to say that she's down bad, but it's just like if you allow that, if you feed into it, more of it keep coming back. And that's why you have to pull yourself back in this world, grab yourself, hold yourself. What do I really want? What do I want from my experience? What do I want to tap into? What's going to bring me peace, love, joy, happiness, abundance? And the fucked up part is a lot of people are willing to ask other people those questions before they ask themselves. So I challenge y'all, everybody here, to become a little more selfish this week, but also detached. And when I say selfish, I don't mean self-centered, even though that's not a bad thing either if you get to the esoteric meaning behind it. Self-centeredness is really on a spiritual level, focusing on your core self, your divinity, the I am in you. So y'all can do that too. But what I'm hearing right now is to realize the value you place on yourself so you can see how you've been allowing certain situations to play out in your life. As you up your value, as you feel more worthy, as you feel more empowered, the quality of the things you attract in your life is going to upgrade with you every single time. It's auto-fucking-matic. All you have to do is keep tending to your energy. Outer world, reflection of inner world. What do I believe about me? How bad do I really want it? Ask yourself that shit every day, all throughout the day. And you're going to see how much control you really have over what you attract in your life, over what you speak on in your life, what you speak over people. You're going to realize, a lot of y'all will realize, damn, I didn't want what I wanted bad enough, and that was the only reason I didn't have it. Because as soon as I fucking decided, as soon as I went for that shit, I got that shit. Soon as I said I wanted that new house and I actually went to a real estate agency, or I went to put in my application I got a call back that week. I wanted that new car. I said, fuck it. I ain't even had the money. I went and test drive the car, fuck around and got a loan for the car. Like, I'm just hearing spirits just like, y'all got to start believing in yourself a little more, because a lot of y'all don't want it bad enough. And once again, it's not about really the effort, the physical effort you put in, as much as the internal work you do. And y'all have any questions? I've been meaning to ask y'all that. Y'all got any questions about anything I said? Feel free to comment them. I ain't got to be the only one talking. But I just wanted to say that because I want y'all to know that y'all got to stop asking if it's possible for you, and you got to believe that it's possible. Because if I tell you I can see great shit happening in your future, but you always doubt yourself, that great shit I see may not manifest in this lifetime because you don't fucking believe it. So it may take the next lifetime or the next lifetime or the next lifetime because you don't see that shit in yourself yet. So that's what I'm like, regularly ask yourself, how bad do I really want it? Am I committed to getting what I want? What are the questions you said to ask ourselves? Girl, I don't remember what I just said. Let me see. What did I just say? I don't even remember what context I said that in. Y'all gotta think. I be channeling. Y'all gotta ask one specific question, please. I appreciate it. So I don't remember exactly what the hell I said. But damn, now I'm really over here thinking about what was the questions I said. If y'all if y'all have any idea of what the hell I said, feel free to write it because my ass done forgot. That's true. Thank you, baby. Jonte, if I said your name right. Hold on, what? I was locked up in my face. Let's see, I'm more separated. So do I leave us where we are? All right, so keep this, y'all. And this is to really, really, this is why I talk a lot about self-worth. The more you tap into yourself, like you said, should I leave? Should I stay? You gotta ask yourself, Miss KB, what's really best for me? This is why I said a lot of y'all being called to be a little selfish. When you are stepping into your divinity, your God power, it's really about you and what you feel you deserve. So if you want to wait, wait. If you don't want to wait, you don't have to wait. The goal is to be committed to yourself, your happiness, your healing, and what's going to push you forward or more into your authenticity. So if this situation is making you question yourself, your worth, it's making you feel like you're not deserving of something better, you need to let it go because it's making you question yourself, which means there's still more self-love to do. There's still more, you still need you. You need you more than she needs you, pretty much. So I'm gonna let you decide on that, but I'm just hearing like, do you live for you? You shouldn't be with people who make you question yourself and your worth and your value, especially in hard ass times. How do you really see yourself? What do I need to do to have a healthy relationship? Um, to have a healthy relationship with other people, you really gotta have one with yourself. Because you gotta think, if you're going into a relationship looking for another person to fill your voids, to make you happy, to make your life better in a way where you're depending on them to do that for you, then that situation will be more of a detriment than something that can actually help you, because now you're dependent. So to have a healthy relationship, you got to ask yourself, what is my relationship like with myself? Can I be with myself alone? What is the conversations I have with myself? Do I give myself what I need? Am I selfish when it comes to giving myself what I need? And what I mean by that, if I treat myself, do I feel bad for treating myself? You get what I'm saying? When it's time to tend to my emotions and see how I'm really doing, do I make time for that, or do I push it away? Do I try to suppress my emotions? Do I not say how I really feel? Going over all of those things will show you what type of relationships you attract. The more you do for yourself, the more you will receive in a relationship with someone else. The less you do with yourself, the more you get taken advantage of. And this is also how the universe kind of step in, kind of like spirit step in, and just it really just teach you about self-love and how if you ain't really doing you, the people around you is going to take advantage of you. Because like I said, y'all got to remember too, when your quality go up about yourself, You want better quality in people, places, and things. So to attract better, you got to be better as far as relationships or anything, period. Everything you say is usually a reminder or confirmation for me. So thank you. No questions for now. Spirit is speaking clear. Thank you, baby. Shayana. If I said your name right, always come through with the messages. Thank you, baby. You said it perfectly. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. What is going to bring yourself love, peace, joy? What is going to bring yourself love, peace, joy? Yeah, that's a good question. I'm gonna just speak from my experience. Everybody's experience is different, and the way we're gonna find our own peace, love, and joy is gonna be very unique. And this is why I tell y'all to live your life for you, because how you're gonna grow, how you're gonna develop, how you're gonna discover yourself, your love, your capabilities is gonna be totally different. But I can say, as far as love goes, when you can embrace yourself unconditionally, and what I mean by that is really just like, fuck it, I accept me for who I am, my flaws, my perfections. You may hate how your motherfucking teeth look. You may hate how your skin look. You may hate where you are in life right now. If you switch that shit over to, I'm gonna just embrace this shit for what it is, now you're in a state of love. A lot of people think love is a feeling. It's beyond just a fucking feeling. Love really means oneness, unity, coming together, wholeness, a full circle, acceptance. That's why they say one love. To be in love is to accept something, is to unite with something. When you say I love you to a person, what you're saying is I unite with you. I accept you for you. I love you. I pour into you. I receive you. This is why it's important to love yourself first. Because if you got all that love and unity in you for everything outside of you but you, that means you will be quick to self-sacrifice for 9 times out of 10 people who don't fucking deserve you. Situations that don't deserve you. When you love yourself, you unite with yourself, you pour into yourself, you honor yourself, going back to discernment and knowing what to mix your energy with and not. When you love yourself fully, I can't unite with that. Am I making sense to y'all? Love is unity. What are you loving in your life right now? And when you are in love, you automatically find peace and joy. So if you're loving something and it doesn't bring you peace and joy, you're not really in love with it. That's an illusion you've created of what love is. Okay. So, begin a lot of laws of receptivity for the last stages of confirmation. Cool when it comes to making decisions. Do you have questions that you ask yourself? How do you know when to move from emotions versus when to move from logic? To be honest, y'all, at this point in my life, I move off more intuition than logic because I see, like I was just explaining to y'all, your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. They don't teach this shit in schools because they don't want the world to know how much power we all have, because things will be totally different. So I move off feeling what feels right to me. At a core level, we all know what's right for us. We all fucking know. You know that I need to handle this. I know I need to go there. I know, like, we all know what we need to do. So this is why I tend to follow my intuition more versus logic, because with logic, sometimes you will get a good feeling about something, but because it don't really make sense to you in that moment, you won't even do it, you know? So I've learned to follow intuition because I've also learned that's my gut telling me something. That's my inner guidance system. That's kind of like our animalistic natures, where we get that feeling, that primitive feeling, to touch, to feel, to see, to listen, to tap in. Like, when you really do that, you will know what decisions to make. So when it comes to me deciding on something, I always ask myself first, how does this decision makes me feel? If I proceed with this, how does this make me feel? Is it a good outcome I see for myself, or is it something I'm going to constantly keep questioning? If I have to keep questioning it, I don't even proceed with it. So, yeah, follow your feeling first. Follow your feeling first. Your feeling is literally your guide. And the more you learn to use it, like I said, you increase your power, your magic, or your ashe, and you will feel yourself being guided towards what to do versus always trying to think through what you need to do. It'll just be a feeling. I'm going with this. It feels right. It takes practice, but it's life changing. So let's see what other questions we got right here. Okay, so do you ever have a hard time advocating for yourself to your parents? I'm having a hard time doing this for myself and my child when it comes to speaking my mind to them. Y'all know what helped me with my parents is accepting them for who the fuck they are. I stopped trying to advocate for myself. I just started living and being myself. I stopped trying to explain a million times, because you got to think, when it comes to our parents, they already have a perception of us, of how they think we should be, how they think we should live, how they think we should go about acquiring things based off what they've done. So I've stepped out of that energy of trying to prove myself to them, and I will legit let them talk, let them say what you want, because at the end of the day, I'ma still do me. I'ma still live the way I need to live. Like, I legit, a lot of the time, just give them the ball. You can say what you can do, what you want to do. I'm a grown ass woman. Like, and that's the thing. What you gotta realize, Rebel Phoenix. And if you calling yourself Rebel Phoenix now, ma'am, Rebel Phoenix Rose, you have to be that rebel. You have to create your own rules. You have a child. You are the guardian of that child. So that means you need to see, how am I what examples am I setting for my child? Can I lead for real, or do I let people easily influence me? Because you got to think too, if you with your parents or around your parents and they still feel like they can treat you like a child, it's because in some shape or form, that's how you're showing up. So that's also a need too, boo. And that's what I had to realize, because at first, with my parents, I would let them say anything and it would really fuck with me for a long time. Because I'm like, why they just won't get it? Why they just don't understand who I am? But I also had to remember, at that time in my life, I was questioning who I was. I didn't really know who I was. I didn't really know where I was standing and where I was going. So their influence and what they thought I should and shouldn't be was getting in my head, and it made me quiet and shut down. It wasn't until I got sure with myself, I know what I wanted for myself, that I was able to show up for myself. So stop trying to explain and just live by example. And a lot of y'all need to do this with your spiritual practices too, because a lot of y'all waking up, you're seeing things, you're wanting more, You're seeing a higher side of life and you're wanting to bring people with you and make them see it with you. But you got to think of what you went through that got you to that point. A lot of people didn't get there yet. So it's going to take them a little time to really evolve there. But it's just like, y'all gotta realize this is your movie. This whole thing is about you and what you feel you deserve. Because I know at this point in my life, I'm not settling. I'm not letting people talk to me no type of way. Because I think about this, and not saying this happening to you, Rebel Phoenix, but if you let people talk to you crazy, that's because on some level you talking to yourself crazy as hell. Because think about this. If you ain't talking to yourself crazy sideways, if you speaking love and affirmations of abundance and growth and beauty into yourself, you gonna look at motherfuckers real weird if they giving you something other than that. You get what I'm saying? So peep that too. And this is why I said the reflection of yourself, what you feel you believe, what's your value, how people treat you. 9 times out of 10 is how you treat yourself. So, yeah. So Nola, I'm a Libra rising, Aries sun, Cancer moon, all fucked up in the game. All fucked up in the game. But this is nice. This is nice, y'all. Something else that y'all can do that can help you be more confident in your decisions or creating anything new for yourself is when doubt kick in of what you can do, ask yourself, where did that belief come from? All of us have the power to speak a new reality for ourselves, write a new reality for ourselves, and visualize a new reality for ourselves. I challenge y'all, if anything comes up that's not the way you see fit for yourself, speak a new reality for yourself. Phoenix, let's see. Thank you. I feel like I'm here. Just part of the team mentally. You're gonna do it, baby. Y'all gotta think too. This whole life shit is a process, but it's also not that serious. So while y'all growing, evolving, and changing the things, keep in mind that if what I'm going through is weighing me down, I'm thinking too serious about it. I'm giving it too much energy. I'm being too hard on myself. Because like I said, if you can switch your thoughts, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling bummed out, if you're feeling anything, you can legit catch yourself in that moment. I want to think about this instead. This is how I would rather see the situation. And you flow with that. That takes a lot of willpower. It takes a lot of consistency. But it's definitely achievable. And the more you do that, the more, like I said, a lot of y'all gonna see I have more control over my life than I thought I did. So, how do you feel about the Cancer new moon with the nose? Girl, I ain't even about to get into astrology right now. I just know I'm at this point, y'all. I'm not trying to make this personal, but there's a lot of shit I've been doing lately that I really haven't been talking about. On some positive things in regards to like inner work. Like not knocking astrology, I still work with astrology. But I'm seeing that you can even surpass astrology. You can go outside of those energies. Like I was telling y'all all throughout this shit, your whole life, your whole experience is about your belief. Exactly. It's all supplemental. It's all about your beliefs. If you feel like the planets is making your life better, the transits is making your life better, your life is going to be better. If you feel like the planets and the transits is making your life feel like shit, and this is why I'm down and this is why I'm depressed because of this alignment, that's your belief. Everything is a tool. And that's why I tell y'all too, or I have before, on certain transits, just see how can I work with the energy. Okay, if this is the dominant energy that the collective is all under, how could I use this energy to my benefit? Belief. This is real magic, y'all. This is how you really work your shit, work your power. This is why I tell y'all all the time, stop out searching. Because you got to think too, if you're really relying on the transits, then you're waiting on certain transits to do certain things. You don't even have to do that. It goes back to your belief. Y'all, I've been doing this shit. And it's blowing my mind. I can't even lie to y'all. It's blowing my mind. Like, I'm like, yo, they really out here got us bamboozled on so many levels. I'm like, they got us under this program, inside this box. Like, I'm really realizing the more simple you make your life or you make your thoughts, the more you see through the illusions, the more you see that you are the creator and the destroyer in your own reality. That's why I tell people, if it's anything you want to do, go fucking do it. Who's stopping you? Who? And the quieter you become, y'all, about what you want to do, I challenge y'all this week. Do it with something small. Do it with something real small. Give yourself 7 days to manifest it without you putting in much effort for it, if any effort at all. Keep thinking about you attracting it, right? It could be something simple. It could be a $5 bill. It could be a drink. It could be anything. Focus on that one thing. Visualize that shit randomly throughout the day and watch how somebody either bring y'all that shit or randomly just pop up in y'all life. Try that shit. And you're going to see, like I was telling y'all, this shit is all a mind game. This shit is all a play on what you believe. Hi, Mamo. Hi, Mamo. Hi, Mamo. Oh my God. If y'all got any more questions, feel free to drop them. Y'all ask for some good stuff. Hi, Mamo. You gotta be now. I didn't even go through the old questions. I'm damn. Okay, so hey, so my question is, how do you work through emotionally draining friends? You let the motherfuckers go, girl. This is what I was telling y'all now. When leveling up, you have to become a little selfish. This is why a lot of people don't level up. Because they got so many things on their back they don't want to let go of. Girl, if they draining you, I love you, but I gotta distance myself. Or let them know, be like, yo, what you got going is draining. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to, I just can't. But you gotta also ask yourself, why am I still trying to stay if it's draining my energy? Okay. So the first time I knew my mind was powerful was age 7. Manifested a Cinderella watch. Hell yeah. And 7. 7 is a powerful number. Friendship breaks up. Do you read books to expand your knowledge? If so, what are you reading right now? I am rereading the 48 Laws of Power. I'm also rereading The Way of the Wizard. I read a lot of books. If y'all go on my Amazon storefront, I think it's linked on my Instagram. I have a lot of book recommendations there. I need to link it on here. I don't know why I don't have it linked on here. Let me see what other questions y'all got. Let's see, do I have any advice on how to let go? I'm still kind of angry about my past relationship with a narcissist. I was humiliated by her and her family, and I still feel bitter. How to let go? You have to ask yourself, because you got to think, when it's hard to let go, that means you're not present in your life. That means you're living in the past. When you met that person, you have to think about what state of mind you was in at that time. Remember, I told y'all, outer world reflection of inner world. If at that time in your life you didn't feel that positive about life, if you did not feel as positive about yourself, your circumstances, you attracted something or someone who mirrored what you were feeling at that time. So how to release it is to ask yourself, am I still going through that same shit I was going through there today? Is that still my experience? If the answer is no, let it go. If you're holding on to it, it's because in some way, shape, or form, you're still identifying with who you was at that time. So if you want to release it, you have to ask yourself, who am I today? Am I still a victim? If the answer is no, then I'm going to release that by saying, I let that situation go because it no longer resonates. They don't deserve my time and my attention. Because you got to think too, boo. If you're still bitter, you're still feeding them energy. You're still giving them a space in your mind. They still kind of have a big presence in your reality. And you don't want that. So ask your spirits, your ancestors, God, the universe, help me release this. How could I overcome this? And a lot of the times what it's doing is realizing that you're not who you was, because I'm pretty sure ain't no way in the fuck they can swing back around and do what they did to you then. So technically it's already been released. It's just emotionally you're still holding on because you feel betrayed. The same time, boo, at that time in your life, there was a lack of awareness of who you are. So spirit had to shake you up. You've been shaken up. So technically you've already released it. You just keep remembering it. You keep replaying the thought. So I hope that made sense. I'm telling y'all, this whole whole life thing is a mind game. The more I'm seeing that, the more honestly relaxed I'm becoming, because I realize that all I really need to be is relaxed. There's nothing to stress about, for real. Why is it not letting me scroll through here? Okay. Um, Y'all better ask spiritual based questions now. Ain't nobody really trying to talk about y'all personal life for real. Come on, y'all. When it comes to your intuition, like I was telling y'all too, you know what you need to do. All of us know what we need to do. It's just doing the fucking work. If somebody's in your life that's causing friction in your energy, you have to ask yourself, do I want to keep this around or do I not? If the answer is no, I need to let it go. If you still keep it around, it's because you think that's what you need in your life. It's that simple. Y'all better stop the bullshit. So, ancestor altar is a sacred space. You can create portals in your home based off how you set up the energy in your home. So, the ancestral altar, like mine right here, I've charged this up with so much energy that now when I go here, it's a sacred space. Your ancestor altar is basically a place you create to invite their spirits in, down, to, well, where you can go to communicate, to pray, to connect, to get advice, clarity. It's kind of like a church at home, but you're not worshiping your ancestors. We don't worship our ancestors. We honor them. So it's just like a space you go to, like a shrine where you give back, where you show love, where you connect. Like I said, like I like to go to mine. I like to pray there in the morning. I like to read my Psalms there. You know, I feel the presence of my grandmother. You know, communicate to her. I like to put a lot of my petitions up there. You know, if I need advice, like it's a portal, it's a spiritual portal. So look at it that way. And the same thing you can do for yourself. You can create an altar for yourself that works the same way, but it's just for you versus with your ancestors. So I probably could have explained that better, but for now, I'm gonna let that be. It's a place, your altar for your ancestors is a place you go to connect and honor them. With divine timing, how do you know when to act, be patient, or to rest? I love that question. This is where it goes back to slowing down and going with the flow. Um, it's a balancing act, literally, y'all. Because where a lot of people I notice getting messed up is relying on spirit or waiting so long for God to make it happen, not realizing that God's spirit is within you. And you have to really be tapped into yourself to know when to fucking move. So I'm trying to explain this better, y'all, because like I said, it's a mind. It's kind of like you would just be called, like you would know when to move because you will feel it. You're just like, okay, it's time. Like it's really subtle. And if you're someone who's always anxious, if you're someone who overthinks a lot, it'd be hard to try to make a balanced decision. So for me, y'all, like at this point, I follow my intuition so much that anything. I really don't even think about it that much as I used to. But it's like you really just gotta ask yourself, is it time? What do I need to do right now? What's being asked of me right now? So yeah, I hope I answered that question. Y'all better stop asking these personal questions up here like this. To my ladies in here, I'm gonna have to make a whole separate video. A lot of y'all don't know, but I'm going to tell you. You are your highest priority. And when it comes to upgrading in life, you have to look at your situation for what the fuck it is. And then you can decide from there how you want to handle that situation. So if any of y'all in this situation, and you could legit ask yourself, can I see myself doing this for the next 3 years? 4 years, 5 years? Is the answer is no. If you don't even see yourself doing what you're doing for the next year, I need to start making some decisions like tomorrow type shit, today type shit, to change my situation, because the results I'm getting is not what I want, but I'm receiving these results because this is what I believe I can have. This is what I believe my standard is. I'm raising the bar. I'm shooting for better. I want better. I'm achieving more. So y'all got to ask yourselves and be real with yourself. What do I feel like I deserve? Do I deserve this experience? If the answer is no, I gotta shake some shit up. But the main thing is that y'all, you have to stop waiting for people to agree with you. Because that'd be another thing. Y'all be waiting on people to be like, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think you should do that. Yeah, I think you should invest in that. Yeah, I think you should go take care of yourself. A lot of people not gonna tell you that. So y'all gotta start waiting for that confirmation and just go do what you need to do to upgrade your life before you get to this point where you're mad at the world if you're not already, because you hate the results you're getting. You know, and it ain't got shit to do with nobody else. I protect and gain great energy from my inner child from being so damaged. Remember what I was just telling y'all about your belief. If you want to be protected, you have to believe you're protected. I'm gonna keep throwing this back at y'all now. This is my new shit. Soon as y'all ask me anything, what's your belief about it? Y'all need to start asking yourselves that same question too. If anything come up, what is my belief about this? Do I feel protected? Do I feel abundant? Do I feel healed? Do I feel happy? Do I feel love? Do I believe in love? Do I believe in luck? Do I believe in happiness? Do I believe in abundance? Do I believe in peace? What is my belief around those things? Y'all gonna really see, and I'm excited for y'all, how your mind, your perception is ruling your reality on a moment-to-moment basis. To protect your inner child, to honor your inner child, to uplift your inner child as an adult, you have to be that shield, that protection for her through your beliefs. Thank you. What can you do to get closer to your ancestors from aside from grounding? Speak to them as if they're still here with you right now, because they are. When people transition, well, crossover, it's just a transition. Their energy is still here, their body is gone. So connecting with your ancestors, you literally just how we're engaging, how we're talking. Well, y'all not talking, but how I'm talking to y'all, this is how I talk to my ancestors. I literally be walking around this house like, grandmother, you wake up and fucking believe. Grandma, guess what I had a dream about? Grandmother, I need help with this. Grandmother, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're here. The more you engage, the more they'll engage with you. The more you distance yourself, the more they distance themselves. And this is why I tell y'all too, y'all have to be consistent when working with your ancestors. You can't do this shit once a year, every couple of months. You go to the altar. You don't even have to have an altar. Just speak, connect. The more you do that, the more you will feel their presence. They'll start showing you different signs and synchronicities to let you know they're here. They heard you. So this could manifest through dreams. You having dreams of them. You can smell their scent. Like for instance, my grandmother, she used to smoke Newports. And when I would talk to her, I would randomly start smelling Newports. Or she used to also love banana popsicles. I would randomly start smelling banana popsicles. So they let you know they're here. A lot of the times, even like you said, aside of grounding is the main key, because you have to be present enough to receive what they're saying in order to get the message. Think of it as like when you are way out in bumfuck, wherever the hell, lost, disconnected, nobody can call you, nobody can get through. But when you're somewhere where it has signal, you're sure your phone works. Everybody can get through, everybody can call. So it's the same way with our energy. We have to be in a place of receptivity, or you're going to reach a lot of static, a lot of chaos, missed messages. Yeah. We're talking about a little bit of everything, and I'm loving it. Let me see. I feel like I missed a lot of questions before. Oh, that's a good one. How can I transition my beliefs from religion to spirit? So religion is just doing something religiously, doing something regularly. You're always spirit. All of us are physical manifestations of spirit. So to come from a place of other people's religion, their structures, their beliefs, with spirit or your spiritual journey, what you're doing is creating your own set of beliefs. So to just step into just your new beliefs as far as flowing with spirit, it's just you regularly asking yourself, what is best for me? What is the experience I want to have? Allowing yourself to have that experience and learning from that experience. So, yeah, coming from religion to spirit, it really just takes a lot of leaps of faith, a lot of letting your intuition be your guide, pretty much. But y'all, I'm about to get out of here because I forgot I had to do something. But I appreciate y'all. This was nice. This was interesting. I'm gonna do a collective reading tomorrow. See, I'll be up for that. Probably around like 11 Eastern Standard Time ish. But yeah, this was fun. Yes, I will. I appreciate you, boo. I will link the Amazon storefront on here. Um, yeah, I would definitely link that on here. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the love donations that came in. Y'all have a good night. If y'all still in here and y'all haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. Peace out.